Hello there, I'm Chris.
And I'm Kyle, and we're going to do a quick demo of RSSViz, a project that we did last semester for a class at the Tufts Computer Science Department. So we're going to jump right into it. I'm going to make a username, and the first thing that it gives me is a blank slate with an empty block. So if I click feed me, it tells me that it wants an RSS feed. So I'm going to go ahead and give it one. This is an RSS feed from the New York Times that we just pulled up. I'm going to set the color and tell it to display multiple posts. Click save and boom, here's a feed. Pretty easy stuff. So now I'm going to add a few more blocks, and I'm going to throw a feed into each of these. So here is a boston.com feed. Change the color. And here is a feed from CNN. Cool. So as you can see, it's pretty easy to really quickly set up a totally personalized RSS visualizer. There's no limit as to how many blocks you can put on a page, and there's also no limit to the number of columns that you want to set up. So the idea was to make this as open as possible so that people could, get as creative as they want. So another important feature is the ability to use it for more social things than just RSS feeds and news. So Chris is going to talk a little bit about that.
Yep, so I'm going to explain how to use Twitter. So I'm going to add a new tab. And to separate them, you can rename each of the tabs. So I'll call this news, and we'll save that. So my new tab, after I add some blocks, I'm going to make it freeform. So we wanted to allow the user to really customize how they see their feeds, resize their feeds. So there are no limitations. As you click, they'll change levels over each other, and this comes in handy. This is where the coloring really comes in handy because you can start to differentiate. So I'm going to feed this a random Twitter that we found. You can just give it a username. And here are all the Twitter tweets from Svenge, or however you pronounce his name. So I'll add a couple more. These are totally random, but like I said, these feeds, Twitter is totally built on RSS feeds, so we decided that was kind of like a good social networking site to implement. So you can add as many tabs as you want, as many blocks as you want, totally customize it how you want. So it's sort of like, you have a Google Reader with a GUI. And that's sort of what we wanted to do. A GUI is a graphical user interface. So you'll learn more about this if you take visualization and web programming at Tufts.
I think that about wraps it up. Thanks for listening.
Yeah, thanks for listening, guys and girls.